XX,
yeah. Which that play doesn't happen that quickly without the enemy team having tactical order, right? You don't just happen to come away with 6 within the span of, 10 seconds, right? At least not typically. So whether or not it would be more interesting to watch, I think is probably a study and a question for psychology academics rather than it is for some armchair Splatoon coach who has been retired and not paying attention for a while.
You got your master's. Have you graduated yet with that?
Yeah. I graduated last spring with my master's in sport management.
Not psychoanalysis.
Not sports psychology. Yeah, correct.
Fair enough. Well, let me ask you this question: If we as a community, and I just like poking this bear, if we as the community just said you can't use soda in tournaments,
oh, here we go.
Would you care? Do you think anybody would care?
So here's my argument, Popgun. There is never going to be a Nintendo-sponsored event that bans weapons.
Oh, well, there's never going to be a Nintendo-sponsored event that's going to ban Shipyard Clam Blitz. We don't care. And if you're in South America, you don't even know when a Nintendo-sponsored event is.
That's true.
Or excuse me, south of Mexico. Apparently Central America qualifies in that. But yes, I get that point. But
yeah,
this isn't a Nintendo event. This is Proving Grounds. I mean, Nintendo doesn't have I Miss Go Offense play in it.
They could. They could. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess I don't think you're going to get everyone to agree anytime soon, because there are going to be some people that want to play the game the way that the game is intended, which it's intended with all of these things. I think in a team setting, it's harder to accurately claim that one specific strategy is overpowered to the point of necessitating a restriction or ban.
Well, it also, it's not lost on me as the game is getting started here and we do see the edits coming out instead of the pencil, that you get rid of one thing and then something else just as annoying pops up.
Yeah, it's like whack-a-mole.
Thing. Also, this team that I believe the team that has, I'm not even going to try it.
I don't even. How are you? This is worse than playing as Irish wristwatches, okay? Actual pickup from a LAN. Thank you, Hetzel.
So that's,
how am I even supposed to start?
So Punchy is the player that is on the team that is unpronounceable. So, and I'm not going to call this team Frutella, but we can call this the Punchy Fan Club, which I think is fair enough.
Yeah.
But at the rate this is going, by the way, Ellie's going to be thrilled at the map we're playing at right now. But we might not get the chance of calling them much anything if this set continues on like this. I think, are the colors right? I think Punchy is on, Punchy is on
you're correct.
The orange, Punchy is
orange.
Golly. It is.
You know what? Let's just go to the next game. I mean, at this point, that's.
Yeah, I think we're gonna do just that.
That's enough.
Yes, the colors are correct now. Team Punchy is about to win this, unless the Sploose player has anything to say about it, which they don't. GG's go next.
God. Is it past your bedtime too, Popgun?
I don't get it. Okay, so Popgun Jr. gets naps every day. I don't.
Right.
Do you know what they say? Well, they say a lot of things as part of like when you get a kid, all these classes and whatnot, and they're like, when the kid sleeps, you sleep, and it's like, no, that's not how that works at all. Like when the kid sleeps, like I just lay there with my eyes open and just think about like my life choices that have brought me to this moment. And then the kid wakes up, and then I go to sleep. No. Okay. But we got it right. Punchy Fan Club won that game.
Also, we have been given permission by Punchy to call them Frutella.
Where? Oh, I see.
Yeah. Right. So they are now Frutella, and you should enter the team name as you wish to be called on broadcast.
Oh my gosh.
Grumble, grumble.
In Low Ink, it was won by a team that signed up as their name is like Goober Dash originally, and they signed up as the Dash Before Time #3, and then like a long subtext like the Great Gooberine or something like that. So they got to grand finals. They go to help desk and they said, "Can you guys just change our name to Goober Dash?" And I was like, "No. You made this bet. You have to lie in it." And they won the tournament with that name, so they're stuck forever.
Well, so the tournament winners are no longer of the extremely prestigious Low Ink, are now whatever their team name in that one was, rather than Goober Dash. So
yes, exactly.
Lessons, folks. Lessons you only learn by signing up for Low Ink.
By the way, I miss Go Offense. If there was like a Goober Dash, when you say the words Goober and Dash, the comp you probably think of would be Sploosh, Nautilus, Edit. And specifically more the Sploosh. By the way, Jeff might be the only / best Sploosh player on planet Earth. That's not in your solo queue.
This actually feels like an incredibly good Rainmaker comp. It's pretty mobile, has a lot of pace. Especially with the rise of big bubbler as of late. Like, that actually checks out for the most part. So, there you go. Living up to the team name.
Yes. As, well, they miss offense, or Go Offense is what they did. Okay, so I miss Go Offense, in control of the zone. There's Sploosh players coming back online. Edit is building up the cooler. Coming out here, they have splash right. K-Bot, is now your turn to talk.
Oh, is it?
Hot potato, Mike. Let's go.
Hot potato, crafting. Out immediately, pops the explosive shot and takes care of that. Now, shutting down this big bubbler. We see the Kraken forward, and that escorts at least a little bit onto the zone, but even still, going to continue to get covered in blue. And now this blaster is out on its own. Punchy jumps in, and it's immediately going to get taken down. And Go Offense still has control of the zone, and still rather convincingly. Here comes the blaster, dropping back down on the right side, able to pick up one. But again, can they escort the rest of their team to get into the zone and cap it? Now with this big bubbler in the way, here comes the Kraken once more, trying to lunge forward. But it is getting persuaded away, at least for a moment's notice. Now it's going to get taken down altogether, as it looks like finally the team's able to make a play happen towards the front side. 2 down, now 3 down. Beautifully done to finally find a wave break in.
The range blaster with the Kraken has been added to the game. I think this is the last round of weapons that got added. And when it did, I was kind of expecting more people to use it. Now, we do see it used somewhat. I mean, you just need a pencil, and in most of the time, you just need like a splatter shot to go along with it, and then you can use whatever 2 weapons you want to use. But when you have players who are really good at it, and are good not just at hitting directs, but just landing 2 indirects or combining it with somebody else, or we've seen this range blaster go off on their own several times as well and be effective with that thing. I'm just kind of genuinely surprised we haven't seen more use out of it, and we might see more of it because Punchy Fan Club is moving on to the next round.
The thing with the range blaster discussion, because this is something that in the 20XX League we had talked about, alluded to, and was somewhat of a point of conversation, was which blaster do you use? I think it kind of depends. Apparently a lot of high-level players opted to use the vanilla, not so much for any reason other than having a second ink tank by throwing out that wave breaker.
Oh, just kind of, yeah, because like that always confused me, because it's like the wave breakers,
No,
sucks.
it's not for the Wavebreaker.
Yeah.
Genuinely, they couldn't care less. If it was a non-special and it just refilled your ink tank, they probably would be just as happy. But I guess they probably value the ability to keep having that extended range and chip damage from that range by throwing on the Wavebreaker. You're still part of the team. You haven't gone anywhere. Whereas the Kraken has a much different use case, I feel like. The Kraken is more of a panic button, right? As we're full circle, baby. We didn't like panic button specials in Splatoon 1, and yet here's the bloody special again, still in the game.
At least it's not frame 1 activation, though.
Yeah, perhaps true, but even still, you get caught out because you're on a individual basis, and now suddenly you pop this thing and you can kind of just do whatever you want, whether that's get away, punish the opposing players for even daring to assume that they could pick off the stray range blaster that's on the far side and enemying. Like, in my mind, that seems like a more valuable use case, maybe especially for lower level teams where maybe some of that coordination is you're not able to get all the way there yet, right?